This throne room. It bores me. Knights! Bring me my booster box cases. I want to make a new throne with them. My lord, there are no booster boxes. We have none. Alright then. Bring me the latest standard set then. Surely that'll be enough. Twilight Masquerade was short printed, my lord. There's none at distribution at all. And there's none in our stores. Wait. Wasn't there a new specialty set that just released? Where's all that stuff at? Oh, that got delayed. There's no chance of getting that. Alright, so you're telling me all those boxes of Scarlet and Violet base set are already all gone? No, yeah, yeah, there's none of that either. No. It's crazy, I know. Reprints, right? Hey y'all, Mason here, CNA Games. How we doing? Appreciate you clicking on the video, supporting the channel, supporting the store. You guys always do, and I appreciate you for it. Yes, the knight was correct. The knight was correct. Booster boxes are out of stock pretty much anywhere from distributors. They do have some. They're limited, and we're back at it. We're back in the delays and the shortage of products, and the gold standard item that you want for Pokemon sets, the booster box. There just aren't any around. And we've been here before, right? But for all these periods of time where people are saying Sword and Shield base, all these things, overprinted, oversaturated, below market, below wholesale, it's a bloodbath out there. We gotta go. It's awful. And then here we are now, to where I've sold more Scarlet and Violet base booster boxes than I have of any other set other than Twilight Masquerade. It's the next one. Absolutely crazy. We're seeing, 130s, 140s. Paldea Evolved continues to do very, very well. It's a great set, and I've always known it to be a great set at the time that it was released. But yeah, to see this quick of a turnaround, here we are, just going into the holidays, going into the fall and the busier seasons, going into Worlds, and there's no product anywhere. And the Twilight Masquerade that is legal for Worlds, the release weekend is of Worlds weekend, and still there is none of that product, and it was delayed. ETBs are going to be delayed past Worlds weekend. What's going on? What is happening in Pokemon? And how did we get here again? It's hard to know. And if you look and you've been watching the numbers and the way that booster boxes and this stuff operates, it's extremely difficult to anticipate how hot something is going to be, how prolonged desirability is going to be. I get it. I'm not asking for, booster boxes to be in stock for 2-3 years. But for the latest set of standard to have never gotten a replenishment is pretty crazy. And then the set before that, and the set before that, and the set before that, and the set before that. We're in very odd times. And they pushed Shrouded Fates and Stellar Crown so close together that the booster bundles for Shrouded Fable are pushed back past the window of Stellar Crown pre-releases. That's too tight. Even with the delay, even with all these things, it's too tight. That is too tight of a turnaround. Something's got to give. If this is the situation they're in, we're not getting any reprints. 151 reprints are still MIA. Hopefully we get them for the holidays, right? But makes you wonder, are we actually going to get them? Because why would companies like MJ Holding and all those companies sell Costco and Sam's Club these things to do these bundles and kits this with of 151 if they're just going to get more on the way from Pokemon? It's hard to know what the strategy there or what the thought process is. Maybe they're dumping it now, and then when they get more, they hold it for the holidays. But that doesn't seem like it makes sense. I'm not sure. And this time it feels different because this seems self-inflicted at this point. This seems like Pokemon themselves either tightened too tight or they grossly had some printing defects or errors or things that they need to sort out at the factories and through distribution even, and now we're having these types of shortages and delays. It's hard to know. Obviously, we'll never know, right? Pokemon will never come out and say, hey, sorry, we had a printing issue and we couldn't get packs in time, so Shrouded Fable was pushed back. We didn't really get that. We only hear those types of things from distribution channels. And then, if it was MJ Holding that dumped to Costco and not Pokemon themselves, why didn't Pokemon send those things through distribution channels that would go to hobby stores? I've not been able to reorder any sort of 151 since the, 2 or 3 months after its release, and then I haven't had any opportunity to buy any more after that. Mew PCs were kind of available for a longer period of time, but it just seems like that was the last product, the last hurrah. They kind of threw all the stuff into there and cranked those out and said, all right, that's all we got. We printed those until we had no more, and then that's it. So unless we do get an actual reprint of this 151, which definitely, I would love to have it. Trust me, I would love to have 151. That's just a set that's going to be eternally great and able to be opened forever, and people will want to open it and buy it. So I'll take as much of that as I can get my hands on. I just haven't been able to get my hands on it, and that's bizarre. Either you flooded the market before to where all the product was wiped out, and then you're not going back and reprinting it because you have the number so low, or this was planned and somehow just happened to be where it's just like, well, we have a 12-month window where this product, or heck, it seems like 6 months window for this product to be available. After that, we're moving on. We may go back and reprint them, but as far as like keeping things in and available for people, it doesn't seem to be a high priority, which is bonkers, crazy. So that's the current situation, and it feels similar to previous situations, but it just seems like I can't find a cause. I find a cause to this unless this is just on purpose at this point. Surely they have enough packs and stocks of product that are going in all these different boxes they're making. There's got to have some packs for those new Charizard statue boxes, and then all those things that have these other packs and promos and accessories and things on them. They need packs for those, so they're sitting on some, surely, but booster boxes themselves, bundles themselves, other ways of getting this product just at distribution levels, at least for the hobby side, is non-existent. It's really, really difficult to keep the stuff in stock. I'm having to build and battle kits and sell the packs out of there, and that's fine. That's great. I'll do what I got to do, but what happens when we run out of those? I can't have the most standard set on Worlds Week. I don't have booster boxes for the most standard set, and the latest set was delayed. It's very odd, very interesting to see happen past these COVID times, where I would have thought maybe they had a better handle on a quicker turnaround or things like that, or again maybe we just get too much products. and that's, they just can't keep up with the amount of product they have to print, which I know it's a lot. I mean, you're talking millions of packs in a year that are having to go out, and maybe there's something going on there. Maybe Millennium Print Group still is struggling to keep up. We just don't know, and we'll never know. Pokemon will never say that type of information, but it definitely seems like, situations in Japan is better, and they had plenty of 151, and it would make sense that we would get the same, a little bit of wave of a reprint. But I just wonder what they're looking at and how they make these types of decisions, and why the disparity and I've made videos about this before. Why the disparity between big box stores and hobby stores? I would love to have 151 product right now, but it's being fire sold in big box stores. It somewhere in the logistical chain, something is messed up. Somebody is buying too much product, or maybe they're being forced to buy too much product, and they're having to dump things. I would love to have 151 ETBs that are not bundled up in all these things. It's very bizarre, and it's something along the way is not working. So that's the current situation. As of right now, people keep saying, "Oh, 151, here it comes, here it comes, 151." I've heard nothing. Every conversation I've had with two of my biggest distributors say there's nothing being shown that's inbound. And as far as Shrouded Fable, and we have Stellar Crown right here, so we have to get Stellar Crown in stock and get that stuff going on. So if they didn't reprint this months ago, before now, when all these sets were being short printed anyways, where's this product? What were they printing? And if they're just struggling to keep up with the standard set. I really do wish they would get rid of the specialty set in the summer, or push it back to, have it be like a holiday set. That makes a lot more sense to me. Or just have the one and have it be a holiday set, having one in the beginning of the year, and then during the summer of these little mini micro sets. Obviously, we can't keep up with that kind of stuff, and the way that they stagger the releases, I'm thinking that they're probably just cycling that stuff through whenever they can and trying to build up stocks so they can do that type of release, so it's easier on the printing facilities that are printing up just regular standard product at that point. They're trying to just put it in where they can, and if it takes 3 months to print this product, they'll just space it out that way accordingly. It's very bizarre for us to still be having these issues. I don't understand it. And yeah, the Booster Box King is definitely without a throne, and that hurts. But I appreciate y'all watching. Put down in the comments, let me know what do you think's going on. What's going on there? If anybody else has any other information to share, put it down in the comments below. But that's all I got, guys. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for the little enjoying. I hope you enjoyed the little goofy skit. That's just me having some fun. But I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, we'll see you. Bye. What a stupid bit. What a really dumb bit. Jeez. All right.